My name is Oracle Jessi, she, her, hers, and I am a spiritual empowerment coach for the LGBT community. So, today is Thursday. It's a travel update day. So, I figured I would show you a little bit of what I'm looking at. And that is California. I'm on Route 66, not driving. And we're on our way to Vegas. We're going to make some money in Vegas. I have some appointments to do some readings for some people in Vegas. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Goodness. I don't know what to talk about today. I guess since the last time we talked, I think we were getting the van the last time. And so we had a couple hiccups with the van that have hopefully resolved themselves now. But we'll see how it goes. And so we decided to park the van while we go to Vegas and make some money for a few days. So that's the plan. We got the van in Tucson. We went up to Phoenix for another few days to make some more money. And then we met up with a friend in Parker, Arizona, to just hang out and go to Parker and why not relax, get out of the city for a little bit. And then while we were in Parker, we went to this ghost town called Swansea, and it was a trip, really. It was basically like an hour's drive to get there from where we were camped just outside of Parker. And I mean, if you guys ever want to go, I would suggest it just because of the trek, but it is a little rough to get there, and I might be understating it just a little bit, but yeah, it was fun. We had fun, and the van made it there just and back just fine. It was after that we might have had a little bit more of a hiccup, but that's not my story to tell. So anyway, yep, I'm there's not too much to update about, I guess. So maybe I should talk about one of the things that I've been entertaining discussing here on this channel. And I guess the thing that comes up for me is the idea of, I'll try to shift over here so you can see the scenery as it goes by, is the idea of erasure of identity, especially when it comes to judging people in certain relationships, or even maybe within the relationships themselves. And so one of the things that I've really come across as someone who identifies as pansexual and gender fluid is someone, people look at my life and they don't necessarily see that, because I present myself as feminine most of the time, and then I also appear functionally straight, and most of the time I also appear and act and function in the world as a monogamous person, but that's not necessarily true all the time either. So I just think it's one of those things that's really, really important to know for oneself, that even though you may act or present yourself in a certain way, that doesn't necessarily mean that those other parts of your identities are parts of your identity rather, are invalid. And it's just really important to continue to honor that part of yourself, even though you're not necessarily practicing that sort of thing or acting out on certain identities. And I've seen other people just in general, especially other YouTubers who have gotten some flack for, you know, maybe the one I'm thinking of in particular is identifying as, maybe initially identifying as lesbian, and then really coming out and saying, oh, actually, guys, I'm bisexual, and then getting some flack maybe within the community, within the LGBT community, or just from other people who watch their videos in general. And so I think the main thing to keep in mind for ourselves, especially as LGBT individuals, that other people aren't going to know our truth. And knowing your truth for yourself is going to be much more important than having everybody else know and understand you. Because honestly, other people are just going to make those judgments anyway. And there's like nothing you can do about it, really. And honestly, other people's opinions and judgments of you aren't necessarily your any of your business. So sorry, the driving is kind of distracting. So I think one of the things that has helped me is one of my friends kind of said to me, they said that, you know, yeah, other people are just going to think whatever, and I'm not going to demand that they think any differently of me. And they expressed it like they're just going to show up as themselves and as their whole selves as best they can in every moment. And then that's what give that presence for other people to pick off of. And that really resonated with me, because I really try not to be so wrapped up in labels. But I do reject certain labels. So yeah, it just really resonated with me. But I know other people really feel empowered by their labels. Empowered by their labels that they choose for themselves. And that's great. I really, really think that labels are powerful for those people. And you can definitely choose your own adventure there. And embrace your labels, or embrace non-labels if that's what calls to you. So yeah, whatever makes sense to you. So I think I'm done rambling. I hope this makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off actually and enjoy my time in Vegas, and I hope you guys are having a fantabulous week. So I love you all. Hasta luego. Bye bye.